Nadia Coghlan waiting for the judge's signal to enter the arena for the CDI-W Grand Prix. It was great to have a chat to Brett Parbury. Interesting to hear his insights into what's happening in Europe, both the Australian riders and also what's happening in Edward Gahl and Hans-Peter Mindenhout's stable. Their new sponsors, the Glock family of Austria. We're led to believe a very big sponsorship. The horse dealers of the world looking for horses at the moment, scouting for horses for the new sponsor. Talk is that some of the stable will be spending time in Austria as well as in Holland, but Hans-Peter and Edward will still be riding for Holland. So Nadia Coghlan down centre line, could be a little straighter. The halt at X. And proceeding in collected trot. Turning left at C. And the extended trot on diagonal. Good ground cover, expressive front legs, good balance. Could be a little bit more up and out of the wither into the first of the trot half passes. Good crossing. Could be even more bent. Very confident. Performed without hesitation. Very smooth transition from the right half pass to the left half pass. And again, well performed on the left rein. So picking up the marks, no fuss and bother. Transition to hold, a little bit too much under, but nevertheless diagonal steps, well done, small hesitation out. Into the extended trot. Good ground cover, expressive, good balance, and transition to passage. Could be a little more over the top line in the passage. Piaffe, well done, more or less on the spot, maintaining the rhythm, fairly fluent out. Passage not quite as strong as the Piaffe, could be a little more round over the top line, but good activity in the passage. Fairly fluent into the extended walk. Looking for a little more overstep. Transition now to collected walk. Very accurate, 4-beat rhythm. And to passage. Clean transitions. Confident performance. And the Piaffe, quite a highlight in the Piaffe. Well performed, staying more or less in the place. Could be a little more balanced out. The passage once more, and the collected canter. Absolutely error-free. Nadia, having ridden a number of Grand Prix tests now over the years, a former Australian champion with this horse. He's looking great, one of the older horses in the competition. Very well cared for, beautiful straight 2-time changes, high quality. Arguably, with Marie's mistake at the end of the 2s, this is the best set of 2s we've seen, so lovely job. Round the corner to the extended canter, could have been a little straighter to start with, both in terms of the quarters being slightly to the right and also being a little on a curved line. Could have been more clearly collected before the flying change, so just a little bit of inaccuracy, uncharacteristically slipping into the test, beautifully into the zigzag. Absolutely accurate. So absolutely error-free, beautifully performed the zigzag, working to get the most in terms of expression and elasticity. Again, such a shame. Tempi changes, something of a highlight for Northern Campion, and losing marks at the beginning, not able to begin them, some small misunderstanding. Now down centre line for the canter pirouette left. And round in more or less 6 jumps. Very typical of the way Nadia rides them, coming from the Rabine stable, where Christy Nist has trained for many years. The canter pirouette in a smaller number of jumps, making it look easy. Wonderful to see an older horse such as Northern Campion in such terrific shape. Super extended trot, uphill frame. Even more elasticity for an even bigger mark. Down centre line, the passage, our first opportunity to see straightness, and while there was perhaps a little bit of a negative in terms of roundness over the top line, very nice and straight. And of course the mark higher from our angle, seeing the straightness on this occasion. The piaffe could be a little bit more stable, just a little movement left and right with the quarters, and the transition into passage. Well done. So the mistakes in the one-time changes, a small blemish, great precision in the canter zigzag, highlight in the first and the final piaffe. Well done to Nadia Coghlan. Lovely 2-time changes.